fur color as black and brown. I'm just reading out the question from your book. In a certain species, a structured application and skill type of question, the first question. In a certain species of animal, black fur is dominant over brown fur. Is it all right? Okay. Black fur is dominant over brown fur. Black fur, here it is written as capital B. Even if it is not written, you can do it by yourself. Black fur is dominant, so the gene for black fur will be capital B. Is it clear? Over brown fur. So brown fur will be small b. That means brown is a recessive character. Is it clear? Predict the genotype and phenotype of the offspring when both the parents are capital B, small b. It is most easy way they have asked. Instead of this, they can ask that predict the genotype and phenotype of the offspring when both the presents are have heterozygous, both parents have heterozygous black fur. Both parents have heterozygous black fur. Is it all right? Okay. So one thing you see, here in your question it is already given capital B, small b, but you are expected to know. So they may not give you like this. They may straightway ask you that both parents are heterozygous black fur and have black fur. Is it clear? So parent 1, may it be male or female, it hardly matters, irrespective to the sex, I told you. Is it clear? And parent 2. Parent 1. All right. What do we see in parent 1? Heterozygous black fur. So heterozygous black fur, how do we show? Heterozygous means both are not same. That means capital B, small b. Is it all right? So parent 1 is also capital B, small b. Parent 2 is also capital B, small b. What kind of gamete will this parent produce? Capital B, small b. Okay. And what kind of gamete this parent will produce? Capital B, small b. Okay. And now you see, we draw a Punnett square. Capital B, small b, capital B, small b. We draw a Punnett square. Is it clear? So what are the possibilities? Capital B, capital B, capital B, small b, capital B, small b, small b, small b. Okay? Okay. Now what do we have to do? We have to predict the genotype and phenotype both. Is it clear? Predict the genotype and phenotype. So let us first do with phenotype. Phenotype. Is it all right? Phenotype. This will be black. This will be black. This will be black. This will be black. And this will be brown. Why these three will be, why this will be black? Because this is a gene for black and black is dominant. Why this will be black? This is black gene and this is brown gene. Black gene is dominant over brown gene. Is it clear? So it goes like this, phenotype. All right. So phenotype. Okay. Now phenotype, what are the phenotype? Black and brown. The answer is black and brown. Some of the offsprings will have black fur and some will be having brown fur. What will be the genotype? What will be the genotype? Is it clear? The genetic makeup. The genotype will be capital B, capital B, capital B, capital B, capital B, capital B, small b. Is it clear? Capital B, capital small b we have already written, so we do not repeat. Small b, small b. This is the genotype. Now in case they ask you phenotypic ratio, this is what you have written, genotype. They have not asked you about genotype and phenotype. They have not asked you about the ratio. If they ask you about the ratio, then what will you write? Phenotypic ratio. Phenotypic ratio The ratio of phenotype. What are this? Black and brown. Is it all right? Black is to brown. They have not asked you about the ratio. So you will just write what are the phenotypes. Some will have black fur, some will have brown fur. But if it is asking the ratio, for every 3 black fur, there will be 1 brown fur. 3:1. Is it clear? And if they ask you genotypic ratio, if they ask you the genotypic ratio, is it all right? No genotypic ratio is asked, only genotype is asked, genotypic ratio. If ratio is asked, is it clear? So what are the types? Capital B, is it clear? Is to capital B, small b. We don't repeat it, we have written it once, is it clear? So we don't repeat it, small b, small b. So 1 is to 2 is to 1. And this is what is the genotypic ratio. Is it all right? So these are the autosomal characters. They can ask you anything, like any character they can ask. They can tell you about free earlobe, joint earlobe, they can tell you about tongue rolling, non-tongue rolling, fur, but they will mention that which is the dominant character and which is the recessive character. So you can do it. It is just like the Mendel's cross, how we have shown. So these are all autosomal characters which are being inherited. Is it all right? So next we do with sex linked characters.